Guys, welcome back. Gamblers in the house. This is going to be kind of not a gold finding, but more of a leveling guide for you guys. So I'm on my hunter. I'm level 16, and you guys can see the map. Let's see if we can see the map. We are right here. Westfall. We are on Alliance. And I want to share some things and tips for you guys. There's new or returning players or people that want to speed run leveling. If any of you guys do not know what hyperspawns are, okay, hyperspawns or locations that are tied to quests have to have a certain amount of mobs up at all times. This location that I'm sitting at right now is one of those locations. So these crabs, these level 15 and 16 crabs, they have to have two of them up at all times. There is another cluster of crabs. I believe it's somewhere in here where my cursor is. There are level 17 and level 18 crabs. There has to be four of them up at all times, no matter what. So these locations are extremely valuable for classes that have huge sustain. Hunters being one of those. So I'm going to start my XP per hour. So by the title and the timestamp, so you guys can follow this, I was just averaging, I was out here a little bit earlier, 25 to 26,000 experience per hour, which means I'm flying. We are flying through levels just sitting here and grinding. You can get greens here. If you could go hunter, you can go enchanting here. You can sit here all day long and just grind. Get meat to sell, get either you can turn around and sell the greens, or you can disenchant the greens and get up enchanting extremely fast, because you can sit here and grind all day and get greens all day. Okay, so I was here for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and I got like 4 or 5 greens. I got a belt for myself, and so at the end of this video. So look at the timestamps. I will share what my build is and what my bat is doing. I have a very unique pet, if you guys cannot see this. So we're going to start this, and I can sit here and BS a little bit. So we're going to reset our timer, and we're going to start this. So I'm not doing nothing. I have two runes here, okay? And my runes are, there's one. It's the Beast Mastery rune. You guys can see this and pause this right now and look at it. It increases my pet's damage and health, I believe, by 30%. And then focus regeneration is by 80%. So it's extremely busted for Beast Mastery, which I always like. I enjoy going Beast Mastery. I want to do that with any pet that I have. I believe that the ability to have sustain on your pet is just so valuable. So that's what I do. But I'm going to sit here and kind of concentrate on this for just 2 seconds and start showing this. You guys can see at the top. So this farm is nuts. Okay, I understand. We can min-max the crap out of this. Restart my timer and instantly start hitting mobs. But that's what's going to give us the best XP per hour to kind of show this farm. So these are passive mobs. You can sit here all day and do this, because the spawns are instant. As long as there's no bots here, as long as you're not sharing this location with two people or more. So if you have 3 people here total, it's kind of tough. But because, like I said, there has to be 2 of these crabs up at all times. So you can see that this crab instantly respawns. So like I said, it's a hyperspawn, meaning that as long as you're killing things and you're the only one here, you're going to always have mobs. And sometimes they do. They spread out. They spawn a little bit far. It's not like they respawn instantly in front of you. But this little cluster of crabs right here is so close that you only have to walk a certain amount, especially being on a hunter. And you can see this one that I just selected. It instantly respawned. So it's just I test these things, and I want to share these things because I think these things are extremely busted. And I will say this. So I'll talk a little bit about Westfall. So as you guys are leveling, like doing this kind of farm, like this car, you can do this farm on anybody. You're just not going to do it as efficiently or as fast as possibly a hunter or a warlock that has their void walker, or possibly a mage that's AoE grinding, or maybe a priest now that they have pets, you might not be able to do go as fast as them. Like on my warrior, maybe you're going to be able to only get 17,000 experience an hour, just because you're not going to be able to chain. Like, especially things at this level. Like right now I'm level 16. These guys are level 16. And you guys can see my pet is not taking any damage. Like hunters are probably at the top of doing this thing solo, whereas warriors would be at the bottom. At the bottom. They're not going to be able to chain do this. So just be aware of that. Because your expectations, I don't want you guys to have heightened expectations playing on attempting this on a warrior. But this grind, warlock, hunters, priests, it's all relevant, and it's all extremely busted to come out and do this. You're gonna get so much stuff, patterns. You're gonna get gear. You're gonna get greens. You're gonna get tons of meat to turn around and sell for cooking. Just I don't know. Just you. This is what I do. This is what I like to do. You can see, I still need over 5 bubbles, and it's my average means I'm gonna level in 10 minutes. So I sit here for 10 minutes, and it's telling me I'm gonna finish out the rest of level 6 and hit level 17 in 10 minutes. You see that? See, these crabs are instantly respawning right next to me. So I can't loot these guys fast enough. You know. And sometimes you don't. I mean, you could sit here and you don't have to loot. Like what are we talking about? Like, are you doing here? Only thing that we're sitting here doing is trying to gather experience. We want to get our hunter up to 25 as soon as possible, or at least to level 20 as soon as possible. Like, that's my goal for this guy. Is that I have my warrior. My warrior is not good at killing things. My warrior is not good for AoEing things. My warrior is not good for killing things that are higher level than me. The hunter is the complete opposite. Hunter's going to be able to go out and solo kill level 27s, level 28s all day, and efficiently. So you guys can see, we've been doing this. Let's check. We've been doing this for 9 minutes, and we're averaging like 26,000 experience. And I'm sitting here, flapping my jaws and not doing this efficiently. So, and our pet is about to die. Not paying attention. So your pet can die here, but it's extremely, extremely rare. And I will tell you why at the end of this video. You guys see, we've been chaining nonstop crabs here. I should have fed my pet, but it doesn't matter. This farm is just so good, so I wanted to share this with everybody, and I will be making another one of these follow-up ones as soon as my hunter, probably right after this one. I'm going to go up to where those level 17 to level 18 crabs are, and we might be able to get average even more XP per hour, because it's going to be, like, we're on the low end, so these are level 15s, we're level 16, and you can see we can just chain these guys. But if we're level 17 and we're able to chain level 17s and 18s like this, we probably will average more. I'm gonna get a heal off here because we have mana, and just go chain. Jesus. So one thing I got to fix. I need to get a macro set up attached to my arcane shot. So if my arcane shot is not going off, at least when I'm spamming this button, it's at least turning on my auto shot. Same thing with my serpent sting. Just once again, like an efficiency kind of thing. And the other thing I like, if some of you guys have figured this out or not, is you can open crabs. You can open clams, and it does not cancel your auto attacks. So as you're sitting here doing this, and we just got a green, you're going to be able to just chain, and also open up your climbs at the same time. Sitting here flopping my gums, and we'll see if we can't get our XP up to 20. At least hitting 25 here. Because you do sometimes. I mean, you can see my. I'm out of. I need to feed my bat, and I need to sit down and drink. So there are going to be our moments like that. But then as soon as everybody's full, you can just keep chain, go, go. The second one of those. So we got a Bard's Belt of the Monkey, and I believe I got the same one. Yep. So really, I found nothing but bear here. I found nothing but monkey. Like there's some really good drops that are falling off these crabs too. I'll give this another. Well, actually, we'll just hit our level. Like I don't care. You got not that I don't care. I'm just gonna show us hitting level 17, and then we can look at and make sure. And I will put the title on this appropriately for what we've been able to do. So if it's 24, if it's 25, whatever that value is, that will be our title for this, because I want to be able to show proof that whatever this farm is for you guys. You can see just at how fast you're doing this, how much materials you get from this. It's extremely valuable and busted farms that hunters can do, and especially in these hyperspawn locations. It might be like the wrong title. This might just be like an efficient spot. Like hyperspawns mean like non-stop. I mean, that's why I kind of call this that. Like there's just non-stop spawns here. Like these spots are just busted as hell. And then at the, like I said, at the time, you look at the bow or look at the timestamps below, you can see I will be sharing my thoughts on why it is I'm using the bat instead of the boar. I believe that they're both really viable and amazing, but I feel like I have not tested it, so I don't have this 100%. But you guys can see so look at my bat right now. You guys can see it has an ability called Screech, and you guys, I'm hovering over it right now. So what it does is it lowers anything in melee attack power range by 25 on these crabs or anything that I'm attacking. So you guys can see this debuff. My bat always has that debuff up. Always. It's reapplying it over and over again. So probably more than at least 50%, maybe closer to 80% of the time on any one of these crabs, my bat is reapplying Screech on these guys that we're attacking. So Screech, it hits a blast for 7 to 10 damage, and lowers their melee attack power by by 25. So obviously, like, it's not that big. It's not that much. It might only be 2 to 4 damage maybe, but that's super huge. And when you're sitting here just grinding nonstop against mobs, that just means that your pet's gonna be lasting a little bit longer. Like, and I completely agree that maybe the bonus of charge would be a little bit better from a boar, but I don't know. I feel like that you can make a case for this bat, or any kind of vulture, or anything that can learn bite, growl, and screech. So how you get Screech is you have to, as a hunter, I believe you need to be at least level 15 or 16, because you get Screech from the greater flesh stalkers, I think they're called. They're the vultures out here in Westfall, and that's what has the ability on them, which is Screech. And so if you guys have never played Hunter before, you have to tame the beast that has the ability, and then use them for a while, like make them happy, and then it will go inside your book here, so your beast training. And like you can see on here, I have Screech in here. And so then as soon as you go out and get that vulture or that flesh eater, greater flesh eater, and you get Screech, you can then go out and get your bat or whatever beast it is that you're using and teach it, as long as it can learn it. So these flyers, like my bat, super valuable in my opinion. And then I can't do it in phase 1 of Season of Mastery, but these bats can get hope I'm out of mana here. These bats can get dive. So dive is it's not charge. It's not going to stun what you're attacking in place, but it at least acts the same with like flight speed or movement speed of your pet. So like charge is gonna it increases the how fast your pig. So you guys can see we just leveled. So I was averaging 24,000 experience an hour. But with me yapping my jaws and not really being as efficient with this, and also I'm not running any other runes besides my Beast Mastery rune, I think you could easily hit 25,000 on this, no problem. If you're min-maxing this, maybe you have some kind of consumes on here. Maybe you give maybe yourself some kind of mana per 5, or somehow buff like give something to your pet that buffs it. I really, really do think that you could do this efficiently. So, like I said, we were out here in Westfall, Hyperspawn kind of location, another Hyperspawn location down here with 17 and level 18 crabs. And what I'm using on my guy, so I'll kind of go over my gear here for a little bit. There's nothing crazy here. We got a level 15 two-hander, but you guys can see I haven't used it at all. It just has the 7 agility on it. I've got a level 16 bow, light bow. I mean, this cost me 25 silver on the auction house. Anybody has that. Okay, so we're going to hit level 16. I went and bought this, no problem. I'm using sharp arrows, and we're using the Beast Mastery rune. And that's it. This is just, you can see how fast right now, even estimated, our time of level. You guys can go refer back, go look at the timestamp of when we leveled at 24,000. You can see time to level. It might be around 40 minutes doing this. Like 40 minutes. 40 minutes to go from level 17 to level 17 to level 18 is madness. So I encourage you guys to try this, at least if you're on a hunter. You most likely could do this same thing on a priest with your little shadow fiends that run around. Most likely do this on a warlock. Anything with a pet or anything that is killing things extremely fast, like mages. Try this farm. And once again, This one was kind of a unique one, more of an XP per hour than a gold farm. But also you can see this now that we have a moment. You're also not only you're going to get the meat here, but like these pearls are not selling for anything. They are used in leatherworking, but the market is so flooded with these lustrous pearls. You're more likely better just to vendor them, but you're still going to get decent amount of silver from here. You're going to get greens from here, like I said, and you're going to be able to turn around and sell this the claws and the meat from this. So profitable greens, tons, just mad XP here. I encourage you guys to try this, and once again, leave me some support here, leave me some feedback, and I really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Until next time, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.